And we're back. Another episode of Minded with Boogie and the Precious Perspective. And of course, it is Boogie Ogun.
For sure.
Him.
For sure.
Himothy.
That guy.
Him for knee. Him the G. Him who doesn't hide.
Mm-hmm.
Him who seeks. Him with the shortest arms. Him still with the longest reach. And my boy, of course.
Precious with a precious perspective, and per usual, always a pleasure, honor, and all
Always.
of those great things, brother. Good to be able, and I guess just even in this moment, I just got grateful thinking about being able to sit and commune and communicate, you know what I'm saying, in a space where it do really seem like we living in a strange world, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what, it's almost like, what the fuck is even real anymore? For real. But in that, how are you? How's the week?
I'm well.
faring?
I can't complain. We're here. I'm here.
Alright.
Everything's good. When I'm not here, then you question it.
Sure.
But not even then, because if I'm not here, I'm still okay.
For sure.
So, you know.
Of course,
we
my
in
boy.
We in rotation.
Real Duncan on the
Real
boards.
Duncan's in the background.
For sure.
I wonder if Real Duncan checked into his playlist. Probably not.
I don't even know how to do that shit.
Yeah, he's not
Nah,
a frequent.
just-
He's
I
not a
feel like,
frequent Apple Music user. I don't think so.
I need Apple Music. That's the only
Just
thing
go
I
to
got.
your go to the home. Like when you open your Apple Music, just go to the home and it should be advertised. And if not, it literally should be advertised. But like look at browse. But it should pop up because that's what we're gonna get into today. I don't know. And it's crazy. I feel like we shouldn't be because like we ain't endorsing niggas without being paid. But Apple be coming through. It's one thing that I say, like Steve Jobs and the gang, like
Yeah,
RIP
yeah.
him. They,
We had an episode about our last playlist.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
The
And
New
they
Year,
be,
the New Year playlist.
yeah, they come through with the sauce. And so we're gonna be talking about our all time. They're celebrating their 10-year
10 year.
this year, which
10
damn, it's
year.
crazy to think, niggas. And to think about how music has changed. To think about how even prior to Apple Music, I was still 10 years ago, I was still like downloading music from different sources off the internet. Like, and obviously I feel like YouTube became a big thing. That's where motherfuckers was really booming and I guess listening to music type shit. But I feel like prior to Apple Music has made music so much easier for me, I think. And I
For sure.
appreciate them for that. I definitely, and it's like, damn, like I say, they knew what the fuck they was doing. But in that, you want to, I guess I'll start off by asking you, did your top 10 surprise you? Top 10, like, and I don't know, and that's the thing, I don't know if they did this in any order of listening, like, as far as like how many times I listened to a song.
It's crazy. I think they did that. I think
Okay.
that's what they did because
Okay.
that each one of these songs, I can say when I was first listening to them, I had them bitches in heavy rotation.
Bro.
So for 10 years, so I'm assuming 10 years ago, I was in Decatur, Illinois, somewhere around
Yeah, in
somewhere
that time, yeah.
that time. Black Youngster made number 1 and number 2 with Shake Something and Kid Cudi.
I'm mad at that for you.
3 was First Day Out, Kodak Black.
Oh, that's interesting.
Number 4 was OOK by Gunna and Young
Okay.
Thug. Number 5, my boy, R.I.P. Dolph, Rich Crack Baby. I was bumping the
You
fuck out
fucked
of
with
Rich
that.
Crack Baby,
you
yeah.
did.
Duke Deuce, Crook ain't dead. I think
That
I
was
had
one
that
that
in
you
heavy
had
That shit was a
rotation.
hit.
I
They
had
put
that in heavy
motherfuckers on, I
rotation.
That shit was a hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 7, Pimpin' Ain't Easy. Another
Okay.
Kodak Black is all through this
Makes
10-year
sense.
playlist. So
Makes sense.
shout out to Kodak Black for obviously keeping my interest
intact.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
a very while. Number 8, and this one I knew like okay, they picked songs that I listen to a lot. Unforgettable. French
On me.
Montana and Sway Lee.
On
I
me.
know I played that bitch a billion times.
On me.
Young Thug, Ski. That was my that was damn near my song for a very long time. And at number 10, R.I.P. my nigga Doty. Flex Sinatra, 300 Degrees.
On me.
That
On
that
me.
that made
On
number
me.
10.
On me.
So, you know, that list, just the list in general, but
Because
that
it's 100. How long is your playlist?
95 songs.
95. Yeah, I think mine is right at 100 or something like that. Yeah,
Okay.
100.
So with that being said, like I said, just the list in general, it's crazy how music is how they kind of made like a story of my life with this. Meaning like Shake Something, Kid Cudi. I remember.
I know what you was going through.
Yeah, I remember where I was at. I remember what I was doing when I first heard it. I remember how life was going and wasn't going, you know what I'm saying? First Day Out, Kodak. I just remember that being Kodak at the time, and that was First Day Out. I know I played that bitch so many times. Like I said, the list, like I said, Oh Okay, that was a lit summer. I remember what was going around when I was bumping Oh Okay by Young Thug and them. Crunk ain't dead. That was a lit time. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, unforgettable. Like I said, this list is very random. It's some love music in here. It's some it's my boy Tay-K is here. You know, it's some artists here. A lot of Kodak. A lot of Kodak. It's some people who made it that I was surprised with, but like I said, all around, it's a Valet, Juice and Gin, Shell.
My boy.
Yeah, it's some shit on here that like I said, I was impressed with Apple for this playlist.
Yeah, I feel like I stumbled across it. I opened my Apple Music. And it, like I say, it was advertised. I was like, oh, what the fuck is this? Like, this will probably make my life easier. For real. Yeah. Yeah.
What's
On
that?
me, go.
12 songs on that bitch.
Go fast.
Oh, this bitch.
He talking about my shit.
Yeah.
Good list.
It was short. What you got? 50 songs?
Niggas is crazy
Go down
counting
to the bottom.
songs.
It'll let you.
100.
Oh, damn. Why the fuck do I got 95?
Fuck you talking about?
I know I be on Apple Music more than that, nigga.
No, you know.
I'm sure I do.
This all I got.
This is all I used for 10 years.
Yeah, I was
my
about to
nigga.
say, yeah. And I think that's, and so I'm going to go into my top 10.
And they be stealing money too. I
then-
never pay for Apple Music. They always catch me on Cash App
Yeah,
or
yeah.
like a card that I
They
leave
know when
money
you
on.
got it.
Yeah,
They know when
bro.
you got it.
And
When they pay for something.
I be pressed, but then I don't be blue because it be like, fuck my music.
It's an
Yeah,
investment.
they asked
You
me
know
to pay
what
my
I'm saying?
Disney Plus. It be like, damn, all right, but I can
Talk
watch
about that
Disney.
on me.
I can watch Disney now, you know. But go ahead, I'm listening, brother.
I feel like, so you had Sway Lee, and I feel like, again, that's an artist who I think I ain't gonna even say, because Ray Shrummer was damn near a tough group. They got like
They changed.
a couple
They had a
albums,
wave.
yeah,
They had a
like,
wave. They
that I fucked with.
they at a point of time where the Migos were still out, but
On the duo tip,
on the
like,
duo
because that's a
tip, they
different
were,
thing.
Yeah, they
like,
were, and individually,
mhm.
they
had their own style
and Sway Lee's body of work is
insane, actually.
diamond, platinum, and shit like
Insane.
that. He's probably paid for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But go
And
ahead.
so I was about to say, and opening up, and I feel like this had to be like all time, because anytime I hear this song to this day, I'm gonna play it like just cause. And this is Sativa by Jhené Aiko and Sway Lee. They be on that bitch sliding. That's my first joint. Second, March Madness. Few.
I'm not mad.
Yeah.
Fuse on the list.
Few. Oh yeah, all through the list. Surprised but not mad. Scrappers. By
Ruger's not in my
Ruger.
top 10, but he's in the list. Yes, Ruger's in the list.
rapper.
It was the time.
Exposing me.
Yeah.
It's crazy when you said First Day Out. Dak is in my like top 20 with that. But T Grizzly First Day Out
Made the top 10.
Because still to this day,
God. R.I.P. Doty once again.
yeah,
That's my fucking brother.
He snapped for real.
Doty was the first nigga I
video.
seen share that. And I was
Yeah.
like, but he did go crazy.
Yeah, he was on that bitch rapping. 5, Drake slamming you out, SZA.
Uh-huh.
6, Super Gremlin, my boy Kodak.
I don't see how that wasn't in my top 10.
Yeah,
He made the list.
That bitch was constant and like this nigga's
Yeah, he lost his mind. He was real demonic.
It's crazy. This one at Waikiki Flow by Shy Glizzy. That's my shit.
Okay.
Like that. He was on that
He
bitch.
was
rapping.
You like Shot too.
Yeah, he was on that bitch real life spaz.
Shot Glizzy cracked your top 10.
'Cause
You
that-
was listening to fuck out that song.
Hey, if you heard like it's a wavy, I'm gonna have to play it.
I
for
think
just
we
a
I
while.
think we've probably played it before because you
For sure.
go ahead.
Life's Good, Drake, Future,
Okay.
7:12 p.m.
It was on my list. I
Few.
saw it.
You feel
I
me?
saw it there.
And then closing out with my boy Sway Lee again. He's got a song on one of their albums when they did a joint. It's called Red Wine, some smooth little R&B type vibe. And I was like, damn, this list is very, like you said, telling of who I am, where I've been, my thoughts that I think. Like, and so I'll ask, was it, and real, are you going over your list? Have you seen your list?
Oh no, I just scrolled
He
off.
talking about I done went off that shit, but I'm gonna ask you this, Boogie. Like, was it certain genres that you were maybe expecting more of, less of? Was it do you think a good depiction of where you are ultimately and what you tune yourself to?
It's crazy because it's just so weird that my genre has it's random songs in here, but most of them are rap.
Okay.
A lot of Caribbean sounding music.
Okay.
A lot
You
of
talking about reggaeton, Ponte Replay?
yeah,
Ancestral shit.
A little dirty one.
yeah, most definitely
Yeah,
some of that in
freaking
there. Like I said, I got a lot of just randomness. A lot of randomness. I actually, like I said, when the playlist gets to playing, you're like, okay, I guess I was bumping the fuck out this song a lot. Uno made my shit.
Those stress, you that though. Yeah,
got
bitches
bitches
shaking
shaking
because
that
when
nigga
that was
laptop.
out, niggas was there that had that in Roto. I'm not
It was
gonna
in
lie, that might
rotation.
be somewhere in my
Some
list.
Dave East on here. That's when I knew it took me back. Like, damn, I got some Dave East. I ain't listened to Dave East in a while, but when I was listening to him, I was listening to it. Dave East had some shit. So yeah, like I said, Dak is the man.
Yeah.
He's the man on this list. I can't lie.
It's crazy. I have way more Future and Kodak, and I feel like it's Future, Kodak, and then Drake, and I'm surprised by that actually.
My nigga Baca made the list.
Oh,
Live up to
live
my
up-
name.
yeah, for sure. And I'm not mad at that because I feel like them be the timeless hits, like the ones that like again you can think about where you was at when you was listening to that
Mike
song
Adams.
in particular. Oh, me.
Times
You
of your
know what I'm
life.
saying?
I was fucking
Like,
with my nigga Mike Heavy.
yeah. And so how much like I guess in seeing the music culminated over this 10 years, like this timeline in your life, like, and I don't know if you looked at it like that or that deep, but like being able to track yourself, like how did the music taste translate over into lifestyle, or lifestyle translate into music, in the sense that because you was doing this, you was listening to this type of music, or was it always, do you think, just kind of a variety?
I always, I like be having a wide balance of music, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, the majority of the artists that I listen to remain, and I still listen to them, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I try to get into, like I said, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be a long 10 years. But it's gonna just be crazy to see possibly like what that New Year playlist looks like this year. Cause I've been listening to a lot more things. You know who made my fucking playlist that damn near made me laugh. But like you said, these songs are obviously on here because they were your jam. The nigga Safari
Oh,
made my
man.
fucking list,
You
bro.
say you had fucking.
He had a song called We Are Stronger with
Was it people from the show on there?
yes, Mariah Lynn and a nigga
facts.
named Jock, and it was one of them Caribbean. It was
Facts,
Skrets. It was for Skrets. It was one of them, and I used to be wanging that bitch. I'm not gonna lie to you. I listened to everything.
And
Safari had
On
one.
me. You say it's feel. You just made me think about what motherfucking Charlamagne got on that. What do you know what I'm saying?
Nah, that ain't it.
Nah, Safari. That ain't it. I say niggas is reckless.
Yeah, you just tell that
Why
nigga
would you
that.
play with him like that? But not even, because I don't know that and it's crazy. He had some bars in there.
It was Safari.
Yeah, and I feel like that's the tough thing about it. Like, damn, sometimes the talent can like go
They say
on
he was writing for Nicki.
the wayside. I mean,
That's what they said.
yeah, exactly. I don't know who they are. You feel me?
I don't. I like your point.
like,
I don't know who they are either.
yeah,
They said.
niggas gotta
They
consider the
said folks
source.
was writing for.
I think I got that on Credible Source.
Yeah.
I think I got that on
Rumor has it.
Yeah.
A little birdie told me.
Yeah. I think I wasn't surprised by my list. I think my shit was oh shit. I think my shit was damn
Big
near-
dog. I just
Yeah.
lost a dub in it. Big dog. Big
I'm
dog.
trying to scroll.
That was
through.
on your list?
Yeah.
That was one
I
of
was
them.
trying to scroll
And like,
through.
it be hidden gems, like songs that I be sending or you be sending. I be like, I don't even know who the fuck that nigga is, but I heard it and I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm a damn near. And that's what I was gonna say. I feel like my list is split right between like rap and R&B, and I feel like it's definitely more rap.
Usher Nice and Slow made my list.
Okay. My boy. Hello, ladies. What you talking about? Val Venus.
Hey, baby, tell me what you want to
You
do.
talking about? You know what type of time I'm on.
Yeah, a lot of baby oil time.
Man,
Yeah.
it's crazy to think. Nah, we not even
A
finna
bottle
get off into
of
that.
B.O.
Yeah, he steady. That's Dio. That's Diddy oil. That's that Dio.
Nah,
What
man,
you
motherfucker
talking
been
about?
using the baby oil, man. Motherfucker can't
Not
be
Not
calling
like
that
him,
shit
bro.
B.O.
We not like he tell you ain't got it like how he got it.
Not by the truckload, and they not gonna take you to court for it.
Talking about not about a knockout.
The knockout is nuts.
Fuck you talking about? You don't
Say
got
he
that
was
shit
filling
about a
up baby
knockout.
pools with that shit. Like
Niggas say he had them and that bitch deaf. He was mishearing shit that he was saying. He was so thrown off in that bitch. He was hallucinating words and shit. Yeah, I said, that no nigga never sounded like he said no shit like that to me. Like, the fuck type of mind or room is this? Like,
What the fuck is going on?
yeah, like, what type of aura do these
That's
niggas
that dick
got?
oil. Folks
Yeah.
folks had that
and rub that shit on you,
Yeah.
boy.
ecstasy.
Then loose on phone them
Yeah.
ecstasy in the oil.
Molly. Oh my
Nah,
mama. It was
That
the
shit
M.
then seeped in your
It
skin. You
was
was
the M.
high.
It was the M. Oh my mama. It was the
That's-
Molly.
that's
That
Man,
shit.
it.
your
like
ass some leaves.
Y'all seen Click Twice?
Terrible. Click twice.
I think that was the name of it with Channing Tatum. He was getting bitches on the island and they was waking up bruised and beat up and shit.
Yeah.
Blink
I seen
twice.
that.
Blink
on
twice.
phone them. I seen that.
You
That shit
seen
was
it?
cold.
I have it.
See it. It should be
Okay.
on Prime. The movie where
Yeah, that shit cold. I seen that.
You're wild.
Facts. Okay. Blink twice.
Yes,
I'm
you're
about to
bad.
check
Shit,
that
my
shit
Prime
out.
is paid
I
for.
put Jody on that shit.
Yeah.
Man, that shit cold.
Blink Twice, yeah, but it was they said it was similar to what Diddy possibly could have had.
They had some shit.
Yeah,
some
going
shit they
on.
was
Yeah.
Okay. And so this is because I'm gonna find a way to segue back to it. First
Diddy
off,
wasn't on
we-
your list.
nowhere. And it's crazy. It's crazy. Diddy had a song when we were in Decatur. He had a album drop around that time. I want to say like 2015. And it was homage to Paid in Full, because he was talking about how he was beefing with them niggas at the time and he ain't never, but he had a song that was
Why would
on
he tell us
some,
that?
because niggas,
Diddy? I don't want to say Diddy can rap, but
Diddy's got, and I'm finna say it exactly how Diddy's got swagger.
Yeah.
Diddy's got style. Diddy's got, and it may not be your style. It's not my style either, but he's got
that was my shit when he was on top of that roof getting that. I'm the definition of
You hear me?
half man, half
And,
drugs.
and it's the thing where it's like
bad boy,
that's the thing about the spoken word, right? Like all of us in some way, when you're in your bag, you're a rapper. And when I say rap, I mean you rap words together to make them bitches so cohesive and coherent that a motherfucker can't help but feel you. And so we'll say Diddy has had those moments, obviously, within cultural the music history, nigga. Like, and what I was about to kind of spin off into.
Last night.
Couldn't even get an answer.
that
What the
was my
fuck's
shit.
the answer?
That was my shit.
Like, but he
I be
always.
fucking with Key. You told me.
Yeah, you
bro.
did fuck with you. What was
Yeah.
that? Sent from heaven? I know that was your
She was
shit.
on the bitch.
Yeah, all bad.
Sent from heaven.
But I was gonna get into the idea, and we was kind of talking about it off camera, and I want to like kind of shift it from the Diddy aspect, but kind of humiliation culture and artistry. I feel like a lot of times, like we see these human aspects of people and their wrongdoing. Cause I didn't see hella posts. Like, I know that nigga Diddy. I mean, I know that nigga Kel's like, now how the fuck this happened? Like, how the fuck he get off? You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of times we kind of see the person, and us in this space and on this pod, we've been able for the most part to separate man from music, the art from the artist, so to speak. But I think, or I'll ask you, what do you believe that what's the word that I'm looking for? Attraction is to us wanting, like, people engaging in humiliation culture. People like how niggas was Diddy ass finna get his ass locked up. Woo woo woo. And now that he free, oh yeah, we knew Diddy ass wasn't gonna get locked up. He was down there. What's the attraction there, you believe?
Well, with me, honestly, I used to put my glasses down. That was me being. But I never thought Diddy ass was going to jail. Not one time. I never was one of them niggas like, boy, Diddy ass is going down. No matter how many Tubi movies they dropped, no matter how much
know
they
they hit
tried
the
to tell
dots.
us, no matter how nasty things got. What I am, if I am nothing else, I listen, I pay attention, and then I judge. Or I don't even want to use the word judge, but
you assess.
yeah. Okay. So, I am not the type of individual that you could just run to me and tell me something about a person and I believe it. I'm the type of individual I probably would need to see facts, evidence. Like, I'm not the type of person that allows somebody to come to me. You can tell me what happened and I may listen, but it's always two sides of the story. It's always, I don't know what y'all got going on. I don't know why you telling me the things you're telling me. You could possibly be lying.
On me.
So I'm always the type of nigga that's giving benefit of the doubt, because niggas could be in doubt. Niggas could be wrong. Niggas could be. So with the Diddy thing, it was more so like, that's exactly what I did. I really wasn't into it that much. But from what I was hearing, from what I was piecing, from what I was seeing, he really didn't do shit. Like, he was freaky. He was kinky. But everybody seemed to be involved the way they wanted to be involved. It seemed to be consensual with all parties. It was people that was talking about how freaky Diddy was, but they agreed that they were there at their own will. So regardless of how freaky I may think Diddy is, regardless of how, weird it may seem or look to people, I never once thought Diddy, and then like I say, at the very beginning, possibly I did, because I didn't know what was happening. They booked them. I
Talk
thought
about anybody that look like they going to jail.
Yeah.
They going to jail.
they was bringing
Fuck
up
is you talking
Tupac
about?
and Biggie. I thought it was murder. I thought it was murder involved. Murder.
But that's what the Rico shit was kind. I feel like if he would have got charged with the Rico shit, they would have tried to make it more of a like criminal empire. You
Yeah.
feel me? Like,
So, when I heard all of some of that, I was like, okay, yeah, my nigga Diddy might be. But then kind of when we stopped hearing about that, and it just was mainly like freaky man, freaky man,
Business,
freaky
yeah,
man, freaky
bedroom
man,
business.
freaky man, freaky man. I'm like, oh, they ain't really, other than him kicking Cassie ass, that's really the only thing he should be in jail for, from what I'm hearing, from what I'm seeing. But they went to civil court for that, and she got paid. So I don't even know why she was involved still. Then to come to find out, she was freaky too. So it's kind of, once that shit got to coming out, and once I was like, I don't know, they have to do something to him. I have to give him something.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be nearly as crazy as people thought. I knew it wasn't going to be as crazy as niggas thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
like I said, no matter how many Tubi movies they drop.
Yeah, and I guess again, going back to my initial question, and even with that, like how much how much of in his personal business we had to be
Facts.
that niggas really, I never wanted to know any of the, if he's a terrible person and fuck a terrible person, right? If he's a criminal, because, and this is where my bias comes in at, and probably shouldn't, but this is very telling of myself. It's the difference between an actual criminal by law and a fucked up person, because a fucked up person can be a criminal, but if they remain just a fucked up person because they don't get caught up in the law, that nigga's got nothing to do with me. A nigga like Diddy, if he's in fact a criminal, lock this nigga up like we do criminal niggas. Like that's obviously what we've, again, going back to the initial stuff that I was talking about in regard to just the order in the world. Like, and it's like, yeah, it was never given that. Like you said, it was never given like, oh, we finna hit this nigga with the book. It was like always, damn.
Scandal. Crazy.
Yeah,
you see
he's freaky deaky.
They trying to get Tyler Perry now. Freaky. Man
and
came
it's
out
crazy.
One of them niggas. I can't forget what. I didn't even watch the show that he said he was on. There's too many Tyler Perry shows to watch.
Yeah.
But they say he was on the Office or the board meeting or the Room Key. One of those fucking shows that he got. One of those
the Room Key.
One of those fucking shows that he got. And he said Tyler Perry was making passes and blah blah blah. And I'm like, man, here we go again with the Duke Deuce type of shit, text messages and blah blah. And I'm like, I don't believe anything, no matter what I may think personally, what I think how Tyler Perry may move on the outside of what he be doing or what he don't show us. I'm not gonna believe this nigga telling me that Tyler Perry without a man, an actor. You know Tyler Perry be having them pretty niggas.
And one thing, and this is what I say, G, and I'm not even gonna get off because I get off on a tangent. The niggas got a type. I feel like Tyler Perry definitely has a like certain man hero that so, but I also feel like in this space, like I said, about the humiliation culture in artistry.
But then in general, though, I see what you mean by the type. But in movies, though, who don't hire
the attractive, the one that's going to appeal and sell right? And this is what I'm saying. Like to go into my next point of like, motherfucker, that's I ain't gonna say at this point, and this is sick to say, sad to say, we're really, even with the Diddy shit, we're really starting to see this industry that we fed into musically, movie-wise, like all of it, just kind of unravel. And as we're getting older, realizing how much weird, fraudulent, just artificial stuff happens behind the scenes. And I feel like now, like the positions that yourself, myself, artists throughout the city that we've talked to and been around, it's our, I kind of want to even say responsibility to like create art that's actually from, and again, that's nobody's perfect. Everybody's got they demons, they problems, issues, all that shit.
Diddy and all of us, huh?
Nah, I'm not saying that.
Oh, that's what it sounds like.
I'm not saying that.
Okay, cool.
I'm not saying
okay, cool.
Nope.
Yeah.
Diddy's never
You call your thing something else.
Me.
Yeah.
What is you talking about?
A lot of pressures in all of us.
Yeah, nah, it's just in me.
Yeah.
it's Boogie and you, Diddy and Diddy, and whoever else they get into.
Cool. Go ahead.
It's a thing that,
Whoever else think.
it ain't got nothing to do with me. But it's understanding that shit. That shit fake. We see it now. It's unraveling. The veil is up. Niggas is piecing together. It's like, yeah, the system that we've been like pouring into and giving money to, we seen the shit change. And even going back to the topic of the Apple Music playlist, think about how we've seen the different players on that playlist that grow in their artistry, you know what I'm saying? And go through shit. It was a lot of Thug on my shit, thinking about, damn, they just freed Thug. And they talking about this lawyer, this Brian Steele, like he's the champion of RICO cases. They talking about this nigga like
He's
he's
5-0.
yeah,
He's Jordan or some shit. out here.
man, they say you just got this Thug off, now you got Diddy off. Like, hey, but I feel like
That's what they go to.
and it all puts money back into a flawed system. You know what I'm saying? And I think, again, looking at our platform, looking at what it is we do, and that's why I'm always honored to be down here with you and chop it up, because it's like shit. In all honesty, and granted, motherfuckers are gonna start and are looking to monetize and profit, but in a way for me that I know is going to be not only beneficial to self. Like, I feel like the reason that I'm down here is to host a space for storytellers like yourself, like myself, like Real on the Board, like the artists that we interview. Like, it's to offer motherfuckers the voice that God granted them. So it's a thing that beyond all the weird shit in the industry and all that, we damn near gotta be the pioneers in this shit. And I appreciate you, Black Man, for being a voice in this shit. For real, for real. And we skipped your segment, nigga. Do you have a piece of the week? Any art?
We can start with this Village shirt.
Oh, okay.
You know, we'll be dropping a little promo soon. Shout out to Real Duncan for the shirt. It was free merch, I thought, but it's not.
This is crazy.
Yeah, I'm on a slave 360 deal. I gotta drop one single for folks, and then we good.
Oh, big.
So yeah, shout out to this cool. The red smacks to me very, very hard. Some Temu shorts that I had that I just saw the red in. I blended together. You know, so shout out to these. These will be for sale. You can't get yours for free. You have to pay.
Yeah, with your life, you might
Yeah.
have. Talking about with some, but again, and this one I'ma always talk shits for my man. Shout out to the barter system. You feel me? Because niggas is bartering something that, granted, like you said, as an artiste with your glasses, like, this is work, nigga. But it's also, hey, I got you, you got me, all that. And shout out to you for being able to trade talents, because it's some niggas who really only worth that dollar.
Facts.
Like you talking about.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
You're a great guy.
Yeah.
You're a great guy for sure. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Shout
I
out
appreciate
Real Duncan.
shout out Real Duncan, shout out the Village, all the things that they got going on. And yeah. Did you have anything else?
I did not say.
Short and sweet, precious perspective. Pay attention to, you know, the story that you're telling yourself through your music, through your content, through your media. Be sure to make sure that you tune yourself to a sound and a frequency that you can actually look back on and at and be satisfied with it. You know what I'm saying? Or at least recognize it. That's one thing that I say about the playlist that made me smile the most, the fact that I saw myself within a lot of those songs. And I'm sure, Boogie, the same was for you, and being able to review those different pieces and parts of yourself. So like I said, just be sure to do those check-ins. And with that, it's a wrap.
Bye.
Me.